Alright, at the beginning of the episode we can see two new characters introduced in the show, Donald and Douglas, the Scottish twin engines. And here we can spot our first goofs. When you look at Sir Topham Hatt's car, the right front tire is slightly above the ground. And we can see a sticky tag behind Donald's face. Also, why is Douglas having his number 10 painted on his tender too early? A few seconds later, the narrator says Sir Topham Hatt had given the numbers, and you can see a bunch of workmen working on their numbers, but Douglas already have one.
The twins meant well, but did cause confusion. Sir Topham Hatt had given them numbers, Donald 9 and Douglas 10. But he was still planning to send one engine home.
There was a brakeman in the yard that has taken a dislike on Douglas.
Things always went wrong when he had to take it out. His trains were late and he was blamed. Douglas began to worry.
Donald, his twin, was angry.
"You're a muckle nuisance," said Donald.
Why is Donald too close to the station? There are yards everywhere.
"You can't! I'm essential!" "Take that!"
The van behaved well after that, until one day Donald had an accident. The rails were slippery and he couldn't stop in time. Have you noticed something? Before Donald crashed we can see a TIDOUTH sign, or TIDOUTH sign, because M is rubbed off. But in the next scene, the sign seems to have M in the name. Position of signalbox seems to be different when he crashed, because when Donald crashed, you could see the alarm bell falling out of wall, but now he's back. Sir Topham Hatt told Donald until his tender will be mended, James will have to do his work. He wouldn't like that, and he was right. James grumbled dreadfully. Douglas began to tease.
"I hear tell about an engine and some tar wagons." "Shut up," said James. "It's not funny." He didn't like to be reminded of his own accident. "Well, well, well. Surely, James, it wasn't you. You didn't say."
Look how that van bounced.
"We'll try to make him crosser still."
The spiteful brakeman is faceless. We saw him previously having a face, but now it's gone. James was exhausted when he reached Edward's station. Luckily, Douglas was there. James asked him to help, and Douglas agreed. Did you see that? That thing on the ground looks like a black Lego piece. The two engines were trying to pull and push trucks up the hill, but James was losing steam.
"Leave it to me!"
Wait a minute, where did you get that nameplate? The twins will gain nameplates in the next episode. Well, believe it or not, in the original footage of this episode, the crew knew something is wrong, so they used this black blur to hide Douglas's nameplate. And also, his nameplate is just some crooked peeling off piece.
"Go steady! The van's breaking!"
Why is Douglas smiling? He's happy of revenging the brakeman by breaking him into pieces? What an evil twin.
Van was in pieces.
Also, his wheels are still moving. Soon, Edward came to clear the mess. Why is Douglas still smiling? It looks like you've killed the van. See that face?
"Douglas was grand, sir," said Edward. "James had no steam left, but Douglas worked hard enough for 3.
Why is Douglas looking so dirty? He wasn't that dirty in a previous scene.
"I want to be fair, Douglas."
Look closely. Douglas's face moves by itself.
"But I don't know. I really don't know." Sir Topham Hatt was making up his mind about which engine to send away. But that's another story.
So those were all of the goofs found in Season 2 episode, The Brakeman. I hope you all enjoyed this video, my dear train lovers, and I'll see you next time.